Have you reached the Malacca Straits? Well, that's why you can't get through. You have a deep drought vessel. You need to give them 8 days' notice. All right. You hold course right there. I'm going to call some friends over at the Maritime Organization and try to pull some strings. Just make sure that this doesn't happen again. Are we clear on that? Good. Admiral, how are you?
Have I come at a bad time?
No. Please come in.
The Far East Fleet. I'm afraid it's come across a bit of a speed bump.
Yeah. The Malacca Straits. I was just on with our people from Singapore. I'm on top of it.
You certainly helped Massimo run a tight ship. You must be very proud.
Oh, that's very nice of you to say. We do have our ups and downs here, like anyone else.
I heard what happened in the boardroom the other day.
It's a little misunderstanding. Don't you jump ship on me, Admiral. We'll get things ironed out.
How can you be so sure?
Because I won't let my personal life affect things here at Moroni, I have my word.
I'll be in touch once the fleet enters the channel.
Very good. Better be careful, Forrester. That look just might freeze on your face.
Not really in the mood for your so-called charm, Nick.
Well, what do you want?
The truth.
About what?
What kind of man you really are.
Knock, knock.
Brooke.
Megan told me you'd be in here. I'm sure I'm the last person you expected to see.
Well, yes, this is a surprise.
Feels kind of strange being back here at Forrester Creations. But to be quite honest, I didn't know where else to go. I've been kind of at loose ends.
Is everything all right?
I stepped down from my position at Logan Designs for a few months.
Yeah, I heard you're taking maternity leave.
Oh, news travels fast.
Sally. She's so excited to be taking the reins again.
Temporarily, that is.
How are you?
Hanging in there?
I know this is a difficult time for you. You have so many difficult choices to make.
Even though I haven't been able to make one decision.
I noticed you weren't wearing Nick's ring.
No, not yet. Stephanie, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to wear it.
What kind of man am I? I don't know.
How could you not know?
Probably because I haven't thought about it much.
Or maybe you were just afraid of what you'd find.
No. I just have better things to do with my time, Forrester.
Well, Brooke has thought about it.
Probably so.
And yet she's still not wearing your ring, is she, Nick?
I thought I told you I don't really analyze this stuff much. You know that old saying, good things come to those who wait?
Question is, how long are you willing to wait?
I don't really see how that's your business anymore.
Oh, of course it is, Nick. See, I'm concerned about my little brother. Seems like this attempt of yours to get Brooke to accept your proposal is kind of like pulling teeth these days. Is that the way you want it, Nick? Your wife walking down the aisle with tears in her eyes because she really wants to be with me.
How can I wear Nick's ring feeling the way I do about Ridge?
Brooke, we have talked and talked and talked about this.
I know, it's just so much harder than I anticipated.
I realize, walking away from Ridge, it's very difficult. I do understand
Well,
that.
it's not just Ridge, it's Thomas, and it's the girls, it's Eric, Thorne, even you, Stephanie. The entire Forrester family has accepted me for the first time in my life. Do you know what that means to me?
I think I do.
And if I marry Nick, I will be losing all of you.
No, you're not going to lose us.
But I already feel like I have.
Do you think that after everything that you and I have been through all these years, that that kind of a relationship is just going to go away?
Even if I marry into another family?
You've been really strong about this. Now, don't give up. You know, you're making choices and decisions that even I couldn't make.
You mean with Eric?
Yes. Looking back, I was very selfish, wasn't I? Ridge wasn't raised by his natural father. I don't know. Maybe no matter how I rationalize it, it was wrong.
You just wanted to be with the man that you loved.
Yes. And we're all paying for it now, aren't we?
But you reconciled with Eric.
And I'm very happy about it, but there are many times when I really feel that both Eric and Massimo think that I robbed them of a son.
I never really thought of it that way.
That's why I respect you so much. You're making the hard decisions, the hard choices.
I haven't even made a choice yet.
Sure you did. When you went off to that retreat, that was the first step. I believe that you're going to find a way to have a good life with Nick. This is not an easy path that you've chosen. But I do believe there's a better life waiting for you out there.
With Nick.
And the baby. His baby. You're going to be a family. Isn't that what you've always wanted? And I really do respect you. You've made some awfully difficult choices, decisions.
Well, your respect, that is what has given me my strength. Made me stick to my resolve.
You're a strong woman. I'm sorry I didn't see it sooner. There's something that you should know. Something I should have said, and I never have. I love you, sweetheart.
What did you say?
I'm not going to say it again.
Never in a million years did I ever think I would hear that coming from you.
You know I'm right. You see, Brooke wouldn't be marrying you out of love, Nick. She's just trying to do what's right for her child.
That's the way you want to see it.
You really got to ditch those rose-colored glasses, my friend.
Forrester, I'm aware of the history that you and Brooke had. God, am I aware of this? Ridge and Brooke and Brooke and Ridge, that's all I've heard since I've been to Los Angeles.
There's a reason for that.
And I respect what the two of you had, but... Come on, Forrester, those days are gone. You had too many scratches on that vinyl. It's about time to change the broken record, don't you think? After all the years that you two have gone back and forth, don't you think you might have skipped out on the fun part?
No, actually, Brooke and I have had a lot of fun together.
Oh, please. Brooke could irrigate the entire city of Los Angeles with the tears she's cried over you. Is that what you consider love, this magical, mystical bond that no one can ever break? You know, it's that kind of thinking that drives a man crazy, Forrester. And as much as it kills me to see you hurting like this, I'm not apologizing anymore. I'm not going to feel guilty about this anymore.
Oh, please, like you've ever given a damn about me.
I have, and I still do. But the fact is I'm having a child with Brooke. And that's where my loyalty is, with her and the kid. It's a situation you're going to have to learn to accept.
Not even if hell freezes over Nick. And Brooke's not going to accept it either, you know that? Oh, she needs someone. But it's not you.
You love me. That's what you said. After all these years that I've known you, You've just always wanted to get rid of me or get me as far away from your family as possible.
Well, that's true.
And now to hear you say how much you respect me and you love me.
Trust me, no one is more surprised than I am.
Well, thank you, Stephanie. Because after everything I've done to you and how much I've hurt the people that you love, you still forgive me.
Well, you've proven yourself.
You mean that, don't you?
I've been waiting all this time for you to grow up, and you finally have.
I never thought people changed.
Most people don't.
I don't think I could have if it wasn't for you.
Now you're stuck with me.
Yes. And I can trust you. I mean, I can truly trust you. And I can't tell you how much that means to me. To really believe in your guidance. And know that I don't have to worry about an ulterior motive.
And it all comes about now when your life is going off in a totally opposite direction. I really would have been so happy at this moment to have you as my daughter-in-law. But you're going off with Nick and his child, your child. And for you to try and have a life with Ridge would only end up hurting everyone, especially the baby. I think your journey with the Forrester family is finally over.
Stephanie.
You and I just have to accept that some things happen for the best.
You really think so?
Yes, I do. I do.
Am I going to marry Nick? Well, that's the big question, isn't it?
Do you still have his ring?
It's in my purse.
You haven't put it on. What's stopping you, Brooke? What are you waiting for, Logan?
You know this has been difficult for me.
It's a simple question. Why haven't you accepted Nick's proposal? A couple months ago, you had my ring on your finger.
I gave it back to you, Rich.
Now you're carrying Nick's ring around in your purse.
Oh, God, I don't think we should be talking about this.
Why not?
I don't know what you want me to say.
I just like the simple truth, that's all. You didn't have to take it, but you did. Why would you do that? Unless you intended to marry him. I need to know. Just tell me. If you're going to marry him, just say it. Please.
I can't. I can't say it to you. I can't say it to Nick. I can't say it to myself.
Because it's not what you want, Brooke.
What I wanted, Ridge, was a life with you. Our child, our family. And when the paternity test results were read, and all of our dreams, well, that's just what they were.
No.
I don't want to believe it either, but until I face it, we're going to just be stuck in limbo.
This is not the only solution, Brooke.
Well, it's the right one.
No, you say that, but I don't think you mean it.
It's not just me, Ridge. When I spoke with your mother today,
Oh, don't let her get to you. Please don't let her get to you.
well, she did. I've worked so hard all my life to try to gain her respect. And today, she finally told me that she was proud of me.
She said that before.
Rich, this time she meant it. She said that she respected the fact that I was going to put my child's needs before my own.
And make yourself miserable, right?
She also told me that she loved me. Do you have any idea what that meant to me? But it wasn't unconditional because she wants me to marry Nick. They all do.
That doesn't make it right.
What about the dream that I had? When Taylor told me I was going to find happiness in an unexpected place.
Brooke, not with Nick.
Rich, what else could it mean?
It could mean anything, Brooke. Anything at all. It was a dream. It was just a dream.
This isn't about us anymore. This decision is going to affect so many people.
Forget about them, Brooke.
I can't.
All those people out there. All those people, they're just confusing you.
Yes, they are. And so are you.
I'm not trying to pressure you, Brooke.
I know you're not trying to pressure me. You're trying to help me. Everybody's just trying to help. But you can't. And you're not.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I don't even know what I want.
All right, then let's just figure it out together then.
Rich, you're not listening. I just told you
Yes,
that...
and my mother's proud of you and she wants you to marry Nick.
And so does Jackie and Massimo and Rick.
Well, so what? When have you ever done something just to pacify everybody else?
Never.
Right.
Right. No, it's not right. It's selfish and destructive, and everything I've done has always just been about me and trying to make myself happy. Trying to please myself, never a thought for anybody else.
Brooke, that's not true.
Yes, it is true, Rich. Believe me, I wouldn't be with you if I could, but I'm trying not to be that selfish
No,
person.
you're just trying to justify this decision. You really don't want to marry Nick.
Oh, don't put words in my mouth.
I don't have to, Brooke. I can see it in your eyes. You're overwhelmed here. You're totally overwhelmed. You got all these nagging voices in your head telling you what's right and what's not, and it's...
No, I have all these people that depend on me, and I'm not going to just let them down.
Brooke, this is your life. Your life, and whatever decision you make, everybody's got to live with it, even me.
Even my baby. All these voices are going off in my head, and there's really only one that I should be listening to.
And what is he saying?
He's saying he belongs with his father.
Brooke? Brooke, what's going on?
I don't know. I can't really breathe. I feel like my heart is jumping out of my chest.
Is it the baby? Brooke, come on, just calm down. Take a breath. Take a breath.
I don't know what's happening to me.
Relax. Sweetheart. Breathe. Okay, the paramedics are on their way, sweetheart.
I'm scared.
Just try to relax.
My heart is beating so fast.
Just try and relax.
Relax. Call the paramedics. We'll be here in a minute. Focus on and try to breathe normal, okay?
The breathing's rapid and shallow, heart rate slightly elevated.
Miss Logan, do you have a history of heart disease? Have you ever felt like this before?
She's pregnant. Can you check for the baby?
We're checking. What happened?
She started hyperventilating. We were just talking. Said that her heart was beating really fast, and she started perspiring and couldn't catch a breath at all. And then she got very faint.
Has she seemed stressed lately?
Yeah, she's been under a lot of pressure.
BP's normal, heart rate's coming down.
Miss Logan, it looks like what you've had is what's called a panic attack. They can be very frightening. However, medically speaking, there's no real danger.
What about my baby?
The baby seems fine. The best thing you can do right now is relax.
Do you know what's causing her anxiety?
Yeah. I know exactly what's causing it.
Somebody call the paramedics. What? Oh, my God. What's the matter?
What's going on here? What the hell happened?
Huh? What happened?
You all right?
Brooke, are you all right? What happened?
She's okay.
Easy. Really easy. There you go.
Is that true?
Are you okay? Here you go.
It was nothing.
But you called the paramedics.
She had a panic attack, Nick.
Panic attack? Well, that doesn't sound like nothing to me.
Miss Logan, your vitals are stable. Do you need any further assistance?
No, thank you. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
You don't have to apologize. If you felt panic, there has to be a reason for that.
Yeah, and I'm looking at it.
Funny, I was thinking the same thing.
Well, you think I caused this?
You were here when it happened.
Looks lucky I was, Nick.
Okay, that's it. Everybody just needs to clear out.
You guys go. I'll fill you in later.
Sir, you too. Miss Logan needs to relax. Can you take them outside?
Okay, I'll be fine.
Miss Logan, these last few weeks of pregnancy are critical to your baby's development. Stress can lead to all kinds of complications.
I know.
Now, there's a prenatal stress management group at the hospital.
No, I don't need therapy. What I need is to make one very important decision.
I'm the father of the child. I'd like to know what's going
I
on.
told you, Nick, she had an anxiety attack.
Panic attacks aren't uncommon in pregnant women.
She has 3 children. This has never happened before.
Will this hurt the child in any way?
Your baby's fine, but this kind of stress in the mother can cause problems over time.
What kind of problems? I mean, what are you talking about?
Premature delivery, low birth weight. Miss Logan needs to rest.
I'll make sure of that.
You. You're the one who started all this in the first place.
She's confused, Nick. You're pressuring her about this proposal, aren't you?
There, do you hear that? You see what I'm talking about?
She has to make a choice, Dominic.
When she's ready, she will.
We have another call.
Maybe we should take her in for observation.
No, please, don't worry. We will take care of her.
Just keep her calm.
I think I'm just gonna take her home.
What was she doing here anyway? I mean, she's supposed to be on maternity leave.
You know, that's a very good question. Forrester! Forrester, open the door! You locked the door.
It's okay, Brooke. I'm not gonna bother you anymore.
What do you mean you don't have a key? It's your building.
It is Ridge's office.
What's the extension to maintenance?
Why?
Because I'm gonna have him come up and take the door off the hinges.
Nicky,
if she wasn't so upset, I'd kick that damn thing in myself.
All right,
What's
come
the
on,
number?
Come on, forget about it. Sit down, relax, get a hold of yourself.
Me? Why don't you have him get a hold of himself? Have you noticed how he's acting today?
Your brother is in a vulnerable position.
Well, I'd say Brooke's a bit vulnerable, wouldn't you? Did you see paramedics in there because she had a panic attack? Now he's putting more coal on the boiler.
It is not Ridge. Don't you understand? It is this damn situation.
It's too much pressure, I told you. She can't handle it.
We have to help her.
I am gonna help her. I'm gonna get her the hell out of there.
Let them be, Dominic.
Mother of my child!
Yes. Yes. And there's nothing anyone can say or do to change that.
Okay. I'll let him be. But this has got to stop. And this is me and you talking now. Now, if you were me, would you let anything or anyone endanger your child?
No.
All right. He's got to get a grip, Pop. Now.
Ridge, you locked the door.
Well, you can use a minute to regroup here.
They're just concerned.
Well, so am I, Brooke. That's why I don't want them upsetting you.
They're not. You're not. It's just me. I feel so stupid.
No, Brooke, you're not stupid. You're not.
I thought I was having a heart attack.
How are you feeling now?
Better?
You really need to just try and relax.
I need to make a decision.
I know you do, and I'm going to help you do it.
No, Ridge, this is something I have to do on my own.
Brooke, you are not alone in all this.
Well, now I'm just making everybody miserable.
No, you're not.
Yes, and the longer I wait, the worse it gets.
Listen to me. I don't want you getting all upset again. And I know it's been really tough with all these voices you have in your head, and everybody's telling you what to do all the time. And I admit I've been guilty of that too. No more. You don't need any more lectures or any more helpful advice. You need something that you can depend on. You need some constant in your life right now. That's what you and I have always been for each other, Logan. Throughout all the years, all the relationships, everything we've ever been through, we've always been there for each other. And I'm here right now to tell you that I will always be there for you. I don't want you worrying about anything else. You just concentrate on you and your baby. You don't need any more stress. You let me worry about Nick and my family. Just don't need any more stress.
This is my problem.
But it's not a problem. Not anymore. Because I'm going to help you solve it.
You can't, Ridge. I have to do this myself.
Do you trust me? Okay, well then just know that I'm here for you. And we're gonna get through this together. All right?
I can't believe you're not going to do anything.
Darling, if I burst into that room now, it's only going to make things worse.
So you're just going to let them be? I mean, God knows what Rich is saying to Brooke.
He is wasting his breath.
Well, Brooke may not think so. Not after what's just happened.
After what just happened, they both should realize it's time to move on.
And if Ridge doesn't?
He will. I will make sure of it.
You're taking Nicky's side.
Oh, God, I'm not taking anyone's side. I am trying to protect my grandchild. Look, I have been sympathetic with Ridge. We all have. But this nonsense is putting too much of a strain on Brooke and the child. I will not stand for it anymore.
So, darling, you're going to talk to him?
No. Talk. It's beyond talk. It's time to take action.
But Nick's already proposed.
And now she is going to accept. She has to. She cannot go on like this. For her sake and the baby's sake, we have got to break her connection with Ridge. It's time for that relationship to end. Once and for all.